It's pretty interesting how a lot of people live for social media and others, because how are you married but you're not? Like, who are you doing it for?
How are you married but you're not? Like, who are you doing it for? Girl, how are you married when Kevin Gates is married to Drika? So how in the hell were you married? This is so confusing to me. And the way she says Islam, it gets on my fucking nerves. Like, please, Muslims, get in my comments. Is it Islam? Like a fucking Mary had a little lamb? Because I just, the way she says it sends me to the depths of fucking you don't want to know where. But anyways, so this chick just did an interview talking about she got married and divorced. She's trying to, beat Evelyn's record, but she passed Evelyn by a few days. Evelyn was married for 40-something days and she was married for 50-something days. It's like, you can't possibly take this religion serious. How could you? If I'm pretty sure she filed for divorce. We know Kevin didn't go run and file for divorce. But let's just get into what her silly ass had to say, and then we're gonna come back and drag that ass.
Yeah. Are you guys married? Or is this like a yeah, I don't know. How does this, I mean, first of all, Kevin's the best. Mm-hmm. You got to keep her. He's a great guy. Very, very, very. Is he still? Are you guys? Is he going? Did you release his semen retention?
Okay, first of all, you guys like 3 questions. So
okay, well, yeah. Well, first things first. He was doing semen retention last time I saw him. Has the retention been lifted?
Okay, well, that's a question you would have to ask him.
Okay.
But we got married April 6th and divorced May 28th.
So you're divorced?
Yes. But there is a 90-day waiting period in Islam where it's basically you have 90 days to see if you're pregnant, because then he would be responsible, right? And then also in those 90 days, it's for reconciliation, because Allah wants you to stay married. And then during those 90 days, you are not to entertain anybody romantically. So what I will say is that Islam has made my life a lot easier. I think even with this transition and things changing, right. Honestly, it's like, I don't think anybody gets married to not stay married. So I think my biggest thing for me is this is a nice 90-day reset, just focusing on myself and pouring into myself. And what I also will add is that I followed my heart, and that's more than what most people can say in this world. And I have no shame in that. That's why I'm here. BET Awards. As you can see, I'm out here on this blacktop by myself.
So, damn, so the divorce was like a week ago.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, that sucks.
Many plan, but Allah is the best of planners. So I don't question that, and I don't feel like it's a sucky situation, because what is meant to be is always going to be,
So you guys end up divorced, and now there's like a 90-day cool-off period if it reconciles, or you happen to be with child.
No, I'm not with child.
You're not? Okay. No, okay. I don't know. That's what you said.
No. I'm saying that's what the time period is for. Yeah. That's why that's in place for that. So it's like, so basically, if you were to, divorce, and then he's like, oh, it's not mine. So there's the 3 cycles. That's kind of why it's 90 days. 3 cycles.
Mr. Gates. Yeah. Are you guys married?
He did the right thing. You think he did the right thing? He's a hero. Anthony Edwards, you got Jesus, Martin Luther King, then Anthony Edwards. In that order. Man, he third next to the Christ. Oh, man. Man, think about what this nigga Anthony Edwards did. He got a hoe pregnant. Not a hoe. He got a pregnant. He got a money-hungry pregnant. A with a big ass.
So you mean to tell me that a man that was posting that Anthony Edwards was the GOAT because he done dodged child support and he got a hoe pregnant? You should have seen how disrespectful that post was on his story. He was calling her all kinds of bitches and hoes and saying she sucks D and all this stuff. And, he's next to Jesus. Anthony Edwards is next to Jesus for, signing his rights away and having nothing to do with that child. And, that is despicable. You literally thought that this man was going to be a wholesome, real marriage. Like, number one, he already done brainwashed you into thinking like it's okay for him to have multiple wives and blah, blah, blah. He done made you change your whole religion. I'm not knocking nobody's religion, but I don't think like she's really sold on the religion. I think she was sold on the man. She was sold on the man, so she converted for the man. And I'm interested to see how long she's going to be carrying this religion. I don't see it's going to be long for her. I'm pretty sure she'll be taking out her cornrows, putting her wig back on, and twerking on Charleston White sooner than we could think. But what the hell could have made her divorce him? Because you already know he was a cheater. He already convinced you he could have multiple wives when he ain't even doing the religion right. He doesn't have multiple wives. He's just sleeping with random women. They aren't even in his religion. So what could it have been that you found out that made you divorce him so quickly? And she really hasn't gave nothing this season on Basketball Wives. She's been another disappointment. I'm waiting for her to see her get into it with Evelyn. Maybe that'll be entertaining. But thus far, she's been giving dry. It's still not giving what I think she wants it to give. And it's so crazy that she was just at the Basketball Wives premiere, like a month ago? My husband, right now in her story, H-U-Z, my husband. I'm so proud of my husband. Oh my God. She was so fucking happy to be claimed. She was so happy to be taken off these streets. When this is a man that you already dealt with before and cut off before. You already seen how he gets down. You already know how he gives it up. So I don't know what the hell you were that desperate and that lonely that you just wanted a man so bad that you moved your child over to California with this man, got married. Mind you, she was filming in November, talking about she's single, blah, blah, blah. She probably started talking to Kevin Gates again back in December because that's when I heard about it. Because back in November on Basketball Wives, she's saying she wasn't dealing with nobody. She wasn't talking to nobody. But in December, she started talking to Kevin Gates again. Actually, back in March, she was making posts about how she hasn't dated any Muslim men. Who fucking knows? My whole point is you were quick to bring your son around this man. You got your son playing with this man. Your man posting how that's his cub and he's going to teach him this and that. Like, this is crazy to me. And now this man is going to be out your kid's life. Like, make it make sense, Brittany. You got to be smarter than this. I know you're looking for love, but this is a man you already dealt with. You already cut him off in the past, and he rapped about it saying that you didn't like how he was living, how he was dealing with the cartel. You thought he was too dangerous. So why would you go back to that? Like, life can't get that desperate and that fucking lonely. I don't know, but what do y'all think about this? Did y'all think this marriage was going to last? Do you think this is all for a storyline? Or do you think she's just easy manipulated? Because this is pathetic at this point that you didn't see that this was going to be the outcome. I want to hear what y'all think. Please drop it down in the comments. Please comment, like, subscribe, do all of the things. Put your notification bells on. And I will see you in the next mess. Bye.
My little baby say she hungry. You used to tease me when I asked you that, babe, you hungry? You mean hungry? You mean hungry? Now you be like, babe, I am a little hungry. Babe, a little hungry, you heard me? Don't worry about it, I'm out to confuse you. We got thick up under though. Better that sit up better than two bunk beds, babe.
Playing. You know, if you're getting stroked the right way, somebody hitting that right spot and they keep hitting that right spot and they look you in your eyes and grab you by that neck and bring you close and say, don't fucking play with me. I don't give a fuck. Give me that fucking cum.
Miami was good. Kevin Gates.